I purchased all of these DVDs last Friday for $50. There are a little bit under 50, maybe like 45-ish, that I purchased, and somebody had come in. They'd called me a week before, and then they'd come in and brought me a bunch of boxes of DVDs, and I ended up making a deal for these instead of buying all of them because they wanted more money than I was willing to give them. So $50. What do you think, guys? Was it worth it? I think so, because I was able to cherry pick. Got a lot of great Blu-rays. I got so only 2 of these will go on eBay, and then the rest of them will go in the store. I even got one video game, which is not a super popular or valuable video game, but nonetheless an Xbox One game. That was always nice to pick up some video games. So I've organized them basically by genres the way that I do it, where I've got older movies here, 80s and older. I've got an anime movie. Well, this is a Stallone movie. And then I've got all 4 of the John Wick movies. So I've got the first one on DVD, and then I have the second one, which is Blu-ray and DVD, then the third, and the fourth, which just came out this year. So all 4 of those, which I thought was really great. I can put them all out at the same time, and I wouldn't be surprised if I sold all of them at once. I got all of, let's see, I got these action ones. This is kind of action horror. Dillinger Creed 2, drama, some horror stuff here, a couple of kids, some sci-fi, Chappie, a couple of different ones. And then all these Blu-rays. There's some really good Blu-rays in here, some older movies. This movie I've seen, this is a good one. The Autopsy of Jane Doe, Brightburn, that's a good movie. Older ones here. Die Hard 2, End of Days with Schwarzenegger, The Raven, Slender Man, Split, M. Night Shyamalan. Also some older ones, Untouchables, Trading Places, Tango and Cash, and Stir Crazy. And I picked up the Black Donnellys, which is the complete series, the TV box set. This one here, I'm going to put on eBay. The Blood on Satan's Claw. So this one I will list for $24.99, taking offers, of course, plus shipping. This 18 refers to you need to be 18 or older. So should play here in the US. I don't believe it's one that plays in another country. And then the gem, which I'm going to sell on eBay, is Gotham. And I have the 1st through the 5th, which is the entire series. So here the 5th one is the final season. So I am going to list that for $44.99 plus shipping, taking offers. So between the 2 that I'm listing on eBay, I should make my money back and be in the profit just with those 2 sales. The Gotham alone will get me really close, but both of those sales will put me in the profit, and of course I got all this other stuff to sell. So it's funny, coming from not owning a store and then slowly building up this store over the last 4 years. When I started it, this is what I wanted. I wanted to have people bringing me stuff, and slowly but surely it's happened. And especially this year, it's been a lot busier with people finding me locally, searching and finding me on Google, finding me on maps, etc., and giving me a call or dropping by and bringing stuff either to donate, trade, or for me to buy from them. So it's enabled me to have a steady flow of pretty reliable new inventory. I even get records that come in. I get, of course, lots of books and CDs. The hardest one is video games. I usually have to find those elsewhere. And when I get back into mixed media gaylords, when I get through the CD gaylords that I'm still working on, I will start typically find video games in there as well, more video games. But it's just been really it's been strange and surreal to a certain degree. growing out my store and people finding me and learning about where I am, and just bringing me quality stuff. So, you know, not always having to go out and find it, although I still do, as you know, go to the thrift store a couple days a week, fit it in. I've, you know, a couple good ones that are pretty reliable to find good stuff. But aside from that, I've been able to get a pretty good flow of items coming in. What I find is, which is a good thing, is that as I get opportunities that come in through the store for donation, trade, or buying, I'm not able to continue to plow through the Gaylords that I currently have, the pallets. But you know, it's kind of a balancing act, because it's between, I mean, in order for me to get through the pallets, I got to work on them, but at the same time, I can't let all this new stuff pile up, because then it just gets out of control. And I've had that happen before, where I've let it pile up too much, and then I've had to dig into it and get through it, and it takes a while. So as it comes in, I go through it and price it out, and, you know, list it if I have to list it, and all that kind of stuff. So it does put me behind to get through the Gaylord, which is why it's taking me so long. But you know, I wouldn't I'm not going to turn it away, people coming in, for sure, because there's always like the best stuff that comes in when people bring it to me, for the most part. You don't need a store to get these opportunities. You can talk to people, you can have a business card handed out, you can pass out flyers, you can post on, you know, Nextdoor, Facebook, Craigslist, whatever it may be, saying that you're looking to buy DVDs, or you're looking to pick up media from people, books, etc. You can always start with books, and from there kind of build, because often if people have books, they will often have other media along with it. Say, oh, do you also pick up CDs? Or I also have, you know, a couple of boxes of DVDs. Can you take those? That kind of thing. I find that tends to be what happens. Is if somebody has books, they almost always have other media. Not always, but almost always something else along with it. So it shouldn't be hard to get into other stuff too. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.